Ah, it seems like our spearmen are actually fighting here. Okay, well, we're going to try and charge at the enemy from behind here.
Ethel had held me captive for months, and that was my chance to get even. When Jarl Ulf Ironbeard regained his strength and we collected enough supplies, we could finally head on to join the rest of the expedition. However, the road to Lindisfarne was not an easy one. Every once in a while, we encountered Ethel's troops. Our supplies ran out faster than we were able to loot the surrounding villages. It was then that the scouts noticed an approaching caravan with food and weapons. We prepared an ambush, not expecting that someone else was preparing to attack it as well.
Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Ancestors' Legacy. Ulf's comrades made their way to Lindisfarne to join the rest of the invaders. To get the necessary supplies and weapons, they decided to prepare an ambush on an English caravan their scouts had tracked down. Ambush the caravan. That is what we will attempt to do. Ulf and Godric must survive. Alright, well,
steady.
Let's do it.
What the?
What is actually going on here? Let's help them. Yes, let's attack. There we go. We'll attack into two separate groups there, and their morale is plummeting. Oh yes, that is what we like to see. I don't have any archers, actually. It's kind of weird. I don't know why my archers are just disappearing somehow, but that's absolutely fine. I don't mind. There we go. Nice. Okay, so who are these fellows? Who are these fellows that we helped to ambush the caravan?
You there, cowards in the bushes. Come with us and prove your worth. Let's talk to Hradga, our chieftain.
Who are you people?
We are loyal to the past king Osred II, betrayed by the new king Aethelred. We're waiting here to retaliate. And you?
These are Northmen who have been beaten during their raid near Bamborough. Now they have to join their forces near Lindisfarne.
No time to waste!
There we go. Alright, so we know that they are now renegades. Alright, so let's talk to the commander.
The road to Lindisfarne is blocked. We'll help you take the enemies down, but we need supplies first. There are 2 villages nearby. Let's force peasants to gather food and wood for us. Seek the woods nearby. The enemies will surely try to reclaim the villages. Take some of our soldiers with you.
Ah, there we go. Alright, so we now have to capture a village. Alright, so to recruit spear raiders, select the barracks building and collect... Oh, okay, so let's actually do that. Alright, so this is where it's getting into the resource management stage of the game, and also, obviously, the recruiting stage. So let's just wait until we get maybe another 2 bands. I actually can't afford another band, because I need a couple of pieces of wood, as you can see here. We actually need 50 wood pieces to be able to recruit an additional spear group. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to tell these guys to retreat, just to see whether we can get like a full party of them. No, it seems like we can't get a full party of them. That's absolutely fine then. Just going to do healing with them, and then we are going to be ready to capture the small fishing village. So let us head on over to this area right here. Now we do need to be a little bit careful, because you never know, there might be a couple of enemy patrols in the area, and we do not want to run into them. Yes, I mean, we do, but we just don't want to get ambushed by them in comparison to us, you know, doing the ambushing. So let's try and see if that will work. If it does, then yes, I think we're going to be in a really, really good spot. If it doesn't, then, well, we can always retreat, I suppose. Alright, so there's some food here, and I'm actually going to have enough wood to be able to get another band of spearmen. There's an enemy squad that has been spotted. They're over there. Right. Well, we can just capture this, can we not? Can we capture this? Or not. We could just murder everyone, apparently, and then... Okay, now we're going to attack these guys. Okay, so it's not going to be a flank or anything like that, but we do outnumber... Well, it's apparently going to be a flank, according to the game. That's perfectly fine with me. And I'm also pretty fine with the fact that we don't have any archers right now, because as, as a few of you did mention, I was actually shooting my own units, and that's the thing. I actually thought the archers would shoot over our squads in the front. I thought they had an arcing shot. I think that was kind of obvious from how I was playing, obviously, but anyway, the point is that I know now that archers shoot completely straight, so we're going to have to get a bit of flanking action going on there if we want to get a good amount of damage, I guess, out of the archers. So let's see what we can do here. We're basically just going to have to charge straight at them. Oh, hello. Hello, what's going on here? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm gonna see if I can maybe select Godric here and use Rage, because that's going to increase our attack damage. And Fear. We should also use Fear. So that's going to reduce their morale. And we're being shot by some slingers. That's not very nice of them. Can we tell some people to go over there? Yeah, there we go. Get over there and eliminate them as quickly as possible. What's going on here? Are they not attacking? Why are they not attacking these guys? They're just shooting them for free, basically. Do I have to order them to do that, or... That's a bit weird. Oh well, never mind. I mean, we are absolutely murdering everything in sight, which is perfectly fine with me. And we are going to need to retreat, of course, at some point. Finding it kind of amusing that we're having difficulties with even the Slinger band right here. But I guess that's just how it is. That is just how it is. Okay, so pin down makes squad unable to retreat. These guys leveled up, so we're going to level them into defense because they are a shield bearer band. And personally, I feel like defense is kind of necessary. I'm actually not going to retreat Ulf and Godric. Can you... Oh dear. Okay, apparently they're just accepting the retreat, which is not exactly what I wanted, but oh well, never mind. Okay, so yes, hopefully we'll be able to get Godric and so on back here. Can we tell these guys to go and retreat and actually go and get some more units, replenish them or something? Recruit missing warriors. It needs to be close to a recruiting building. Ah, oh, okay, that's interesting. Okay, so let's get those guys out of there and let's let Godric and Ulf deal with this. I'm pretty sure they can. I mean, they are pretty amazing warriors. Can't really zoom in any further, unfortunately. Okay, so could you just retreat even further? Thank you very much. There we go. Yeah, these guys do seem to be having a pretty easy time of things. So let's move these fellows closer to the recruiting building, and then hopefully we can replenish our units. There we go. Replenish. There we are. They're going to replenish over a bit of time there. And we can also replenish these guys, and that's going to take them a little bit longer as well. And I'd like to get these guys replenished too. And then we can go back to the village after we've softened up their defenses. I mean, look at Ulf and Godric. They're literally doing everything right now, which is kind of amusing. Okay, so capturing villages. To capture a village, first command your squads to set it on fire, then have them occupy it. Alright, well, this is easy enough. Every villager in the area is running around, screaming with their hands in the air, like they just don't care. Right? Yes, exactly. And... well, Ulf and Godric are absolutely doing a fantastic job. Okay, so let's actually level up Ulf here. And considering, isn't he a two-handed user? I'm actually unsure. Wait a minute. He seems to be a two-handed user, so I'm going to advance him in offense. And hopefully, yep, these guys are done. And we should replenish... Can we not replenish these guys? Ah, we need... something to replenish them. We need like iron or something like that. Oh, okay, let's just heal them then. And then we can take them back over to help Ulf and Godric. I mean, really, our hero units are doing more than anyone. I mean, I guess you'd expect that considering they are hero units for a reason. Alright, so let's just recruit a couple more spear raiders while we wait for these guys' health to replenish. And then we are done. There we go. So we're going to capture this village. And let's just hope that we don't have anyone attacking us. Alright, so villages can have 4 levels of defense. Undefended, brown, silver, and gold, reflected by the outline of the village's status bar. The higher its defense level, the more troops you'll need to take it over. Note that the capturing process stops when enemy soldiers enter the village. Right, interesting. Okay, so I'm basically done here. So we can now take our units back to where we need them to be. And we are capturing it, but very, very slowly, because we don't have too many units in the area, but hopefully that will change shortly. And I could actually get some more spearmen here, but obviously if I do get more spearmen, that's going to mean that they're going to start eating more food. So you do need to be a little bit careful when it comes to balancing things out. And I'm not entirely sure, but I think this might be our supply limit. Yes, it is. It is our supply limit, as you can see here, so we can only have 6 squads at the moment, but you can have a maximum, by the looks of things, of 10. And maybe you can even have more than that. It really depends. There's a lot of space here, so there might be the ability to unlock more, which would be pretty fun. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take these guys, and I'd like to use a spike pit trap. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a spike pit trap right here. Can I do that? Require standing still. There we go. Let's build it.
Now, let's make these beautiful peasants work for us.
Alright, so now we can recruit peasants to gather food and wood and all this wonderful stuff.
Recruit more warriors.
And we can also apparently recruit more warriors, really? Oh, well, that's cool. Look at that. Yes, we can. Nice. They have improved the limit of how many units we can have. That's fantastic. Okay, so we should probably get this done as well, but personally, wood is not really a big priority for me at the moment, because we're currently at plus 25 wood, and we are at minus 22 food, so us getting those improvements for the food is very, very important. There you go. Alright, so we're done there, and we can recruit some more squads, so let's get some spear raiders.
The only thing left is to get better equipment.
Yes, better equipment.
And craft ourselves better armors. Only then we can assault the outpost. I'll send 1 squad with you.
Alright, so we're gonna go over to the iron mine, and hopefully we'll then be able to replenish our shield bearers and things like that. So, let's go and capture that. And what is this actually? What is this right here? Is this the wood chopping area? Yeah, I think it's the wood chopping area. So what we could do is we could then get this improvement. I mean, we might as well get all the improvements. I mean, why not? I mean, it doesn't seem to have any sort of detrimental effect. And our trap there is hopefully going to help most of our units out to obviously defend it. And we're going to head over here and capture the small fishing village as well, because this is just a side objective, but personally I feel like it's really worth it, because we're probably going to gain a huge amount of food from it. So let's do it. Oh yes, let's go and do that. And you know what I'm going to do as well? I'm actually going to try and see if I can build a trap here. Spike pit trap. Yeah, I personally feel like the spike pit trap is the best, because it kills so many things, and it's just really, really good. Devastating trap that kills enemies instantly. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. A simple hole in the ground covered with sticks and leaves. When the enemy falls in, they can't retreat. Their stats are also temporarily lowered. That's also very good. But for the moment, we don't need it. So what we're going to do is we are... Well, I was actually going to say we're just going to charge straight on in, but probably don't think that's a good idea. Let's take these guys over here. And I'm going to take these guys in this direction. Ah, we've been spotted. It is daytime after all, and we're not really, you know, we're not really doing a fantastic job at, you know, stealthing around and things, but that's okay. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, these guys are going to be pretty difficult, so we need to run through them very, very quickly. Let's run through these guys as well. Ah, it seems like our spearmen are actually fighting here. Okay, well, we're going to try and charge at the enemy from behind here. We've got some reinforcements for them. Whoa, they are dying very quickly. These are shield bearers after all, so yeah. Just telling them to charge across the map, probably not the best idea, but it's okay. It's absolutely fine. I think we have the upper hand here, because our other group is doing absolutely fine. I mean, you can see that easily. And these... Oh, this guy has leveled up, so we're going to give him defense. Going to tell him to rage as well. And these guys are obviously a little bit injured, so that's okay. Let's tell them to retreat a little bit more. And tell them to retreat too. We're going to have to take these guys out. As you can see, they were basically hiding in the bushes, which I'm not particularly happy about, but we do have 2 traps at our village, so we shouldn't have too many difficulties in defending it, even if they do decide to attack. And that's exactly the reason why I decided to lay those traps, because I know myself, and I know that I'm not particularly good when it comes to actual, real, in-depth strategies, so usually I'm just kind of milling around and just having fun. That's basically what I'm doing. But yeah, we're going to charge at this last group here, and hopefully we'll be able to eliminate them reasonably quickly. Apparently I can choose a specialization here, and I'm going to choose offense for our spearmen. Because offense, I mean, come on, how can you do any damage without offense? And we're going to go over here, and we're going to try and replenish our forces. There we go. And yeah, I think we can replenish all of them. Nice. Okay, that's really, really good. And we're going to tell them to just chill out a little bit. And can we get requirements? Dead warriors. Ah, oh, what? They don't have enough. Ah, oh, they really don't have enough? Oh, okay. Well, apparently that's not possible, unfortunately. Oh well, never mind. That's fine. Let's tell these guys to rest. And then we'll just get the rest of them back over here to eliminate this ambushing scoundrel band of units. They weren't very nice, were they? There we go. Charge them. Yes. Charge them all. There we go. Wow, we had a... Did we just have a lot of people die instantly right there? These guys don't even have spears. And us charging into them killed us. Huh. Well, I'm sure many of you are going to say, "Ah, you just suck at this game." And I'm going to be like, yes, I know. I don't worry about that. I'm just having a lot of fun doing what I'm doing. And hopefully we're going to be able to capture the small fishing village now as well. Alright, so we do have some food here in the form of wheat. And we also have some food here in the form of wheat again. So that's pretty cool. And I think we've captured everything else. This can do with a little bit of replenishing. And we can't replenish this because we need some iron. Because their weapons and armor are upgraded. Aha, that's the reason. Okay, so let's... You know what we're going to do? We're going to go over here and get this food. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be an ambush on the other side. There probably is going to be an ambush on the other side. Let's just see whether that's indeed the case. Yes, there is. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Yeah, those scoundrels. Absolute scoundrels right here. Okay, so we're going to tell these guys to come in and help us. There's another band of units there. And I should now be able to, yes, get all of these things. That's fantastic. All the resources are full now, so we can now make our way over here. Ah, wait a minute. I can actually replenish some soldiers here. There we go. Nice. And let's tell them to actually rest up a little bit too. I mean, why not? And our guys over here doing a fantastic job of eliminating those spearmen. And now, what we can do is we can just rest up, and we might be able to lay an ambush for these guys. Let's just see if there's any brush or something nearby. Doesn't seem like it, so it seems like we're just going to have to charge straight on in against them, which is maybe not something I'd like to do. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to wait till these guys get over here, and then we'll be able to, well, lay siege to them, basically. We'll be able to just run them down from the side, come in with a flanking action, and then we'll flank in from the back. And that's going to be even better. So these guys obviously are not being seen right now.
Let's go.
Well, they are now, but they went back into the brush and they weren't seen, so that's fantastic. So let's just eliminate these slingers right here, and now our other fellows are going to come in, and hopefully, yes, come in from the side here, guys, yes. This is what we want to see. Oh yeah. Come in from the back, and then we are going to be absolutely massacring everything. And we're going to go into the cinematic camera as well. I very much appreciate this feature, because this kind of... I don't know, this kind of view you don't usually get in games like this. Like, yeah, okay, maybe sometimes you're able to zoom in pretty closely, but you're never able to get that kind of UI gone, and, you know, just everything looking really clean and sharp, and I like that. Clean and sharp. Not our spears, although they are kind of sharp. They're not very clean, though, obviously. Alright, so let's just eliminate these last spearmen, and then we just need to take out those slingers. And we've done a pretty decent job of clearing the area at the moment. We haven't lost any squads so far, so most of our people are actually eligible to level up. So let's actually level up these spearmen into offensive powerhouses. Has anyone else leveled up? Nah, it seems not. Alright, so we can just eliminate these slingers, and then we're good to move on to the Iron Camp. Now, of course, there are going to be various food carts and things, like this, for example, here, that is luring us over there. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be some kind of trap again, so we're going to rest up a little bit before we go over to the Iron Camp. And with that, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.